do you want?
I just want to be left alone. I just want to. I'm so frightened.
I wonder if Ordro and Nell escaped from Eventide. I guess I'll never know. I heard that Bareth of Eventide was captured. Such a gentle creature.
I hope we leave soon. All this waiting is driving me mad. Soon. That's what Esha tells us. Soon.
You must help us. The Tuatha will come. They always do. Death is a mortal fear. It is torture I dread.
I heard that Clan Eventide has no survivors. That Gask sent them all to the cycle. Esha is strong. She will see us through.
I'm busy. I am surprised to see a mortal so far south, especially after what your kind has done. Before, there was balance. The Great Cycle cradled us all. Now there is only death and despair. Bareth was right about you. Your mortality is contagious. He was the wisest of us, the sage of Twilight Pass. His first lifetimes were spent as a House of Seasons guide, learning to trust the flow of the Great Cycle, to listen. But I have not glimpsed Bareth since the attack, and I fear for his safety. If you journey to Eventide, find him, for me. I am from the clan of Ashmore. After our home was destroyed, I went looking for survivors. These few remaining Fae I found in hiding, but I cannot guide them out of danger without aid. At one time, the clan of Eventide thrived, until the Tuatha marched through the pass, slaughtering its people and razing its places. It sickens me to think of all the destruction and malice he has brought to our people. Someday, he will be overcome. Perhaps, I suppose, it is possible by a mere child of dust such as you. So Gask is no longer a threat to us. I commend you, mortal. You are far more valuable to our cause than I had thought. It was one of the 3 summer houses tending to Fae memorials to prepare them for their renewal on this land. I don't know what has become of it now. A dark and bleak land to the north. There has never been such a certainty, such blind faith in the gifts of this world. But whether by Gadflow's hand, or your kin's clumsier ones, we are all in danger. Now we Fae perish as you do, never to return. Voices lost in the smoke of Gadflow's god. There is no winter and summer any longer, only the autumn of falling leaves. Tuatha controlled the whole area. It saddens me to think how many of our land's treasures they have taken by now. The caverns of Twilight Pass were long ago seized by the Mergen. Their queens block the passages, spawning more of the beasts to hunt us down if we venture too close. It is a blessing that we've evaded them this long. You are, by my reckoning, a step closer to absolution. No sins are entirely unforgivable, not even those of mortals. Come, the tunnel is not long, but my people are weak and unfit for combat, and the Mergen are clever. Let's go. Your eyes may be sharp, but these shadows are the blackest in Alabastra. Let's keep moving. There is an exit to Shadow Pass at the end of the cavern. If my people can reach it, they will find refuge behind the Alfar lines. Let's go.
Stay close to me, please. Stay close.
Go! Faster!
We must hurry.
We're never going to make it. We're never going to make it. We're never going to make
This
it.
isn't over. On behalf of the Ashmore survivors, I thank you, Martel. Now go. Others need you still. See you again.
Thank you, Martel. Thank you, Martel. Thank you, Martel. Thank you, Martel.
Many thanks, Martel. I will remain to look out for other Ashmore survivors. Now that the survivors have made it safely out of the cave, I will be staying with them to do whatever it takes to protect them. It sickens me to think of all the destruction and malice he has brought to our people. Someday, he will be overcome. Perhaps I suppose it is possible by a mere child of dust such as you. See you again.
Thank you, Mortal.
Many thanks, mortal. See you again.
Help a friend out, won't you? There's a release for this cage on a wall there. Help a friend out, won't you? There's a release for this... You there. I am called Ordo. You have my thanks, stranger. I was beginning to worry that no one would ever come, that I would stare at these same walls until I was drawn behind the veil. He was a respected member of the Eventide clan. Bareth was working with the Mergen, striving to understand them. I foresaw he would have little use for an apprentice once his work with the Mergen was complete. Most of my clan were slain outright, their screams spiraling into the great cycle like smoke. I believe my master Bareth survived along with his apprentice, Nell. I had already left Eventide, and would have escaped Twilight Pass altogether but for my desire to visit with Mora. It will be worth it. I know it will. I was an apprentice to Bareth during his astounding work with the beasts. Wishing to move out of his shadow and to prove my own worth, I set out to explore the world. What I found, who I found, it was all so unexpected. It existed in Twilight Pass long before Ashmore and Eventide, and even before the House of Vengeance and our Grand Winter Court. Recognize magic is wild and deep. The Fate Weaver Mora Challan resides in the Great Chamber, imprisoned in her home by the Tuatha. I encountered her there when exploring. She has made a bargain with me. If I help her escape, she will help me alter my fate. No longer will misfortune plague me. This pleases me. Reconai is a vast, cavernous ruin, and finding Mora in its depths is a task better fit for two. Let us go. She's imprisoned in the Great Chamber far below the surface. The Mergen will seek to stop us, but a bit of force will turn them back. Right. My luck is already beginning to change. Mora Challan's prison is deep underground, in the ruins' Great Chamber. Arm yourself. Excellent. Keep to the open passages. There are other ways through, but they're closed off for a reason. Excellent.
And you did find it. And that is your curse? The Arathi are gone. Upon these shattered ribs of early cities, they've left no mark. No name, no prayer, no secret word, no promise of return, no warning cry, no tale of a lonely death. What message might they have left, scratched in this antique stone, soft as a dusty grave? The peace of the Arathi returns the lifeblood of magic. They are the ultimate deceivers, the opposite of that which they appear. I saw their true form revealed there, a horrible, chaotic monstrosity, as foul and terrible as I once thought wondrous. My entire life spent chasing this dream. There was the truth before me. We are alone. There is nothing to save us. No greater things than the things we wreak.
Let's go. Let's go. It is as I feared. The door to the great chamber has been locked and warded. Give me a moment and I will see what I can do. Keep a watchful eye for Mergen. It would be a pity for our journey to end here. Right. That was quite an ordeal. The Great Chamber is near. I can feel it. Okay.
And so here you are, imprisoned in the magic of these fey stones, to live eternally in a drifting stream of song and echoed voices. Your body long decayed, your family and friends lost to the passage of time. Adrift in these chaotic swirls of cacophony, you would spend your time yearning to be free, but knowing that with that freedom comes such a pathetic nothingness that even this stone prison is preferable. The gods can keep their false world. I will make her own.
Ordo, you have returned, and you have brought a companion. I see many things, but never did I foresee this. Welcome, new friend. It is a pity, for you I mean, that Ordo's hunger for a brighter fate has so clouded his judgment. You are so innocent, sweet Ordo. It pains me to do what must be done, and to have your friend witness it. I am Mora, Watcher of the Weave. This world, this tapestry of time, it is composed of many threads, each in its place. And then there's you, a loose thread. Gask and his pet sword Cryamore bound me to this chamber, fearing what might happen if I ventured into their new kingdom. They will learn soon enough. I've been trapped in this magical ruin by the Tuatha. I suppose it is a compliment that only the strong magic of Wekkenai can hold me here. This thread in time that has brought me here. I see it now. It has brought me to you. The Tuatha have trapped me in this ruin, my home, aware of my true power, but ignorant of my wrath. You see, Mora Chalin does not forget. I need the strength to break the curse, and will do anything to escape, even if it means draining the life essence from this poor wretch. Regrettable, but it is the only way. Now, I shall take Ordo and consume him as fuel for my revenge. As for you, stand aside or perish. Gusk sealed this ruin with the blood of the dead, and the spirits of the Fae fallen. It is cursed, and I with it. The place I once called home, now my prison. To break the curse, I must draw strength from the life essence of another. Ordo carries the power I crave, but not for much longer. You wish to fight Mora Chalin where she is strongest? So be it. The Tuatha cannot yet know my wrath. You will! Goodbye.
Thank you for defeating Mora. I am lucky to be able to walk the lands yet another day longer. You have my blessings. I think I will meditate here a while, and think on what I will do next. Eventide was a clan of the highest regard until the Tuatha destroyed it. We believed in the judgment of the Winter Court, and the Summer Court never interfered in our decisions. I was an apprentice to Bareth during his astounding work with the beasts. Wishing to move out of his shadow and to prove my own worth, I set out to explore the world. What I found, the Mergen used to stay underground, but now they have been drawn to the surface. Twilight Pass is full of hidden nooks in which the Mergen might hide, so look before you leap, friend. To be caged deep in a ruin like Wekkenai is a punishment too unbearable for any Fae. I am forever grateful.
Someone would come. Have you ever seen such things? Such violence? Such abominations? I cannot comprehend it. First the clan of Eventide and now Bareth. There's no other like him in all of Alabastra. His interest in other races, most notably those of the blue flesh, has yielded much understanding. But the Tuatha wish to exploit every trace of knowledge to their own ends, so the learned such as us are weapons to them. Thus they took Bareth, wishing to extract his knowledge by any means. Your kind call them Mergen, denizens of the sea and shore. They are violent, yes, and devious, but only out of self-preservation. The Tuatha have imprisoned them and turned their potential violent instincts into a barely controllable weapon of pure hate. Though it is part of winter's decay, I feel that it is tragic. It is unnatural for Fae, seelie or unseelie, to take prisoners, so like mortals. The clan of Eventide was all but returned to the Great Cycle by Tuatha soldiers. Most of our people were drawn behind the veil, and they were the fortunate ones. He wishes to add mortal beasts to Gadflow's ranks, an endless supply of living weapons, until only the Alfar, the Almeen, and the Varani remain to oppose him. Someone must stop them. If not Bareth, then you, or me. The Mergen are dangerous enough now, but imagine if the Tuatha commanded their numbers. I last saw Bareth as Crymore's men dragged him deep into the mine. Walk with a light foot. Acting while unseen will offer your best chance of survival, and try to use the anger of the Mergen against our common enemy. Crymore keeps him nearby. If you can, release the Mergen prisoners. Their rage and hate will coalesce on their persecutors, not Bareth. Goodbye. Tread carefully. Crymore and his soldiers are everywhere. Farewell. Crymor is gone, but so is Berth. He did not deserve such an end. Do you hear me? He was a kind spirit. You are a friend to Eventide, even if few of its folk remain. Take this key. It will unlock hidden treasures of our clan. Any you find will be open to you now. Thank you, mortal. Now go. Good luck. You have done all you can for me and my folk. Now your strength is needed elsewhere. I will stay to continue Barrett's research as best I can. With Barrett gone, I will guard all the knowledge he shared with me, protect it from the Tuatha. It is my duty. I'm glad you have rid the people of Eventide of this horrible tale. His treachery has no place among us. Those of our clan who survive will never forget what you have done to keep us safe. Forever the clan of Eventide, few though we may be, will call you friend. I hope wherever he is safe. He was perhaps too ambitious for his own good. There are Mergen all over Twilight Pass, and deep in the caves as well. Mergen are creatures of the water. I wonder what sort of treasure they have hidden under there. Good luck. You have done all you can for me and my folk. Good luck.